This is worse than we anticipated. The entire bogie is encased in solid ice.
There's no way to move this without specialized heating equipment.
The stress analysis on the coupling joint is showing a fatigue risk here.
Let me check the alignment. The lift seems stable.
Installing springs into the axle box. Place the restored coil springs or leaf springs into position. Use a clamp to compress the spring and secure the bolt.
deep within the eternal snow-capped mountains of Siberia, where time seems to have stood still for decades. We embark on an unimaginable journey. A flashlight pierces the thick darkness of a cave shimmering with an ethereal blue hue. And there, the king of the railways lies dormant. Imprisoned by the icy coast, Thomas stands there, motionless amidst the sharp stalactites. His once iconic round face now bears a look of astonishment. His eyes wide, staring into the void beneath the thick layer of ice crystals. His legendary blue paint has been corroded to the bone, and the -71 degree.
Fun-dissolving solution against termites and wood preservation. This is Clarabel's protective armor against future mold and mildew.
Keep it steady, watching the axle alignment now. Okay, lowering the crane slowly. Torque is set. Final check on the grease fittings. Easy now, keep it coming down slow. Aligning perfectly. Pins are home.
Okay, set it down right there. Hitting it with the drill now. Beautiful work. The Clarabel is shaping up nicely.
Degrees Celsius temperature has transformed the world's #1 steam locomotive into a desolate monument of the past. The rescue begins in breathtaking silence. The torch hissed as we ford the jammed locks. The grinding of stones against iron as Thomas was pulled from his icy grave, allowing the polar sun to reflect on the rusted boiler shell for the first time in half a century. Back at the workshop, the real revival began. Listen to the symphony of restoration, the pounding of bolt cutters, the chiseling of rotten rivets, and the whirring of grinders blasting away thick layers of oxidation. We dissected every detail. detail. From the tiny bearings to the massive piston system. Every hole in the boiled body was meticulously patched. Every copper pipe polished until it gleamed like pure gold under the neon lights. And then, the moment of awakening arrived. The patient hands of the craftsman recreated every feature on the grey face, adding a keen glint to the eyes. When the distinctive blue of the legendary Sodor region was sprayed on, Thomas seemed to shed the tattered old cloak of Siberia and don the pride of a masterpiece. Sharp red lines and a gleaming gold number 1 appeared, affirming an unchanging status.
Welcome home, Clarabel!
Oh, Thomas, I missed you!
There they go. Goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye, Keo. Goodbye, Clarabel. We'll miss you all.
Inside the cockpit, the flames had rekindled, the crackling of coals mingling with the powerful whistling of steam from the gleaming brass horn. The workshop doors swung open, and Thomas confidently stepped out, his blue wheels crushing the white snow in a triumphant rhythm. Amidst the snow-covered plains, Thomas was no longer alone. He reunited with Clarabel, his loyal friend who had weathered the storms with him. From the darkness of the deep cave to the brilliant dawn, a legend had truly risen from the ashes and ice. The king had returned, stronger than ever.
Look how red and soft the seats are.
It feels like velvet. Clarabel is wonderful.